What's up, everyone? Avizo87 here, and we're doing a mini Inuyasha TCG collection update. I say mini because it's not going to be everything. I'm not going to show off the sealed product, uncut sheets, things of that nature. But I did get my Rayvol binder in, and I stuffed it to the max, and I'm having issues closing it. But anyway, we've got Tetsaiga here. How I did it was that I did first edition followed by the second edition. I did that for everything. As you can see, I don't have all the first editions. So anything in the first or the third slot is going to be a first edition that I don't have. So, yeah. Still missing quite a few of the first edition Tetsaiga. But that's okay. The binder is really great otherwise. I mean, the only issue I have is that I'm having issues closing it. That's the only issue I'm having, and I feel like that's because... Actually, I could probably just do this. I could probably stay right about here. But yeah, that seems to be the only issue. I think that's because there's probably air bubbles in the protectors, and I didn't do a great job in the earlier sets of making sure that there were no air bubbles. So I think that that's where the issue of it closing is stemming from. Yeah, as you can see, I'm missing a lot of first edition Tetsaiga. Like, a lot. So if you have first edition Tetsaiga, I'm definitely interested in it. But yeah, very nice 4x4 binder. The sheets are fantastic. The cards slip right in. They come out with no issues as well. Then yeah, I mean it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. I never thought I would go the 4x4 binder route, but here we are. Hold on, let's just make sure that's fixed. And make sure that's fixed. I do have the first edition Halt, though. Yeah, sorry that it's so zoomed out. It's just going to take way too long otherwise, and I kind of want to go make myself something to eat soon, so... we're up to the ultra rares. I do have a lot of the ultra rares in first edition. I have Inuyasha, Shishomaru Transform, Burst. I have Tetsaiga. I think I'm just missing... I have half of them. I'm missing the other half. And then the promos. I don't like the gaps here, so what I'm going to do is try to get a bunch of these rules inserts and just toss them all in here. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we're off to Kijin with the hidden rares up in front. Now, the reason I put the hidden rares in front is because that's what Tetsaiga did. So, I mean, I guess some people would probably put them at the end of the set, you know, going in rarity order. I like putting them at the beginning. That's just because that's how Tetsaiga had formatted it. So I decided to keep the format, and I also don't feel like changing all the cards in the binder. That's all of the set already. Like, that's everything in Kijin. Here are the Legends cards, and the promos, and then the insert card, and I gotta get more of them. Starting off with this is the Feudal deck, so I went straight in order. This is the Feudal starter deck. It also came with a Kagura insert in it. It's only one page worth of cards. And then we start off with Jockey. I believe this is the last set of the Japanese names. Yeah, I don't want to take too long on this video. We're up to the rares already. And then that's the end. Like, we waste no time. Ultra rares are up here. We've got the subset, we've got the promos, and then the Kagura insert rules card also came in this set. Now we've got Yokai, where they went back to the English names for the hidden rares. Come on. Up to the rares over here. Felt like an air bubble was there. It probably is an air bubble. Ultra rares are up here. We've got the Chibis. We love the Chibis. The two Songos. We got the promos over here. That's $1 million card right there. I'm just kidding. And then the rules insert card. Then we get to Kassin. We've got the Inuyasha and the Kagome hidden rares. I don't want to flip too fast. Let you bask in the glory of the cards a little bit. Then we get up to the rares. We got the ultras over here. We've got the legendary foes. We've got the promos. And we do have some gaps here. This is where the Inuyasha stamped is going to go. I have the Kagome stamped, and I actually don't have any of the rules cards. Can you believe it? Thankfully, I only need one more rules card to fit in there. But I have none of this set. But yeah, Kagome, number 13. I also have number 3, which I forgot to grab, so give me a second. I got a small stack of cards over here. I also have number 3 still in its case. Someone cracked number 13 out. Oh, I just hit the phone by accident. We got the hidden rares. I still need one more copy of him. I actually also need a copy of the Koga and Kagura hidden rares also. For some reason, I never put those on my list. I don't know why. Sorry for the shakiness. But yeah, we're up to Saisei, one of the biggest sets out there. The second biggest set, I think, after Tetsaiga. Tetsaiga's the biggest set, although I guess some could say that Kashin's also really big because of the gold stamps. But yeah, another starter deck got released around this time, which will be after this, I believe, right? We had the ultra rares over there, starting with the Kagome. All 8 of these are ultra rares. I think I actually need another Shishomaru or 2. Then we got the Timeless Champions. We've got the promo cards. I know I need one more relaxing. And then we've also got the stamped Inuyasha Skilled Warrior. I put it here because look at all the space that I have. Yeah, and then we got the Feudal Warfare deck here. Which came with Saisei inserts. So once I get more, I'm going to put them there. Then we get to Shime with Jakotsu and Bankotsu as the hidden rares. There's also only one copy of all these in here. All my extra copies are in a different binder. We got the ultra rares over here, starting with Inuyasha. We've got the memory subset, the deck box 1. We've got the Inuyasha League. And then we have the promos here last, as well as Preview 1 and Preview 2, and the Green Rules insert card. Whew, my arm is hurting. Then we get to Toso with Naraku and Saint Hakushin. I can hardly wait till I have to close the binder after this, because it is not easy to close the binder, especially now that all the cards are in there. Like I said, I think those are due to air bubbles. We've got the Ultra Rare starting with Bankotsu. We've got the Weapons of War subset. And then we've got the promos, followed by the 2 preview cards here at the end. I still need another copy of Watching Each Other's Back, though. That one's a doozy to get, because it's a good card. Then we get to Kashin. I hate Kashin. We've got the gold stamps first, followed by the originals. The gold stamps were only for rares and up. So, you know, hate Kashin. I hate Kashin as much as I hate Gateway from Yu Yu Hakusho. Starting here, we've got the rares. Like I said, the gold stamp will go first. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of the same card because the first one of each one is the gold variant. I actually need another When Will They Be Back? Apparently I only had 2 copies, one gold, one regular. My extra binder doesn't have any in there, so that sucks. Then we get to the ultra rares, Naraku, Shippo, Damn You, Unimaginable Loss, and then we get to the subset, which also had gold variations here in the bottom right, and all around, and all that fun stuff. Then we get to the really good stuff. We start getting to the signed stuff. We've got Inuyasha, Sango, Shishomaru, and Shippo. Oh, I didn't really show those guys that much. There you go. Then we've got Moroku, Koga. We've got Player's Choice 1, Player's Choice 2. We don't have Player's Choice 3 yet. We have the I cards, which are the case toppers. We're missing Sango, signed. We're also missing Shishomaru. We don't have any of that. Keep our fingers crossed. Maybe we'll get it soon. Followed by the others, ending on Hakudoshi. Then we've got the promos and the 2 previews here at the very end. That protector needs help. Unfortunately, I don't know what to fill these in with because there's no rules card, so I don't know what I'm going to put there. I might just leave it blank. Alright, and then we get the Tensei, the final set, the set that I finished literally 10 minutes before I started making this video. Tensei was all foiled out because it was the final set. Every single card could be foil, and every card had the exact same rarity, including the hidden rares. The hidden rares were the same rarity as a common, or I think it's the same rarity. I think they're all the same rarity. But yeah, and Tensei was only 80 cards as the last card, which was Takai. Then we get to the subset cards. We've got all 10 of them. I forget the name of this subset. We've got the Shishomaru leak that was thrown in there because the Shishomaru leak didn't happen before the game got canceled. It was supposed to come out with Toso, and it never happened. So they just threw them into packs randomly and Tensei. They also threw the second wave of deck boxes in with Tensei as well. So that's where you got them, and that's why I put them here, because this is where you would pull them. You'll notice that I have some gaps here. I have the signed cards first. Now what's supposed to go here second are the black cards, the blank ones, which you'll see over here. So these ones, these variations as well, those are the ones that I would put in the gap there. We've got Hakudoshi, we've got Naraku. Now keep in mind, I have these on uncut sheets. This side, oh no, I have Kishin. I don't have any Tensei sheets. Player's Choice. Stamped, not stamped, 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 stamped, oh, not stamped. So I do have at least one of each of these, which is great. I'm hoping to get one of all of them eventually. We've got You Were Worried, which is stamped 2 out of 10. We'd have an unsigned Koga. We don't have, I think this is Shishomaru. No, this is Inuyasha, Helpful Friend, I think. And this is Shishomaru, I believe, Protector of Rin. And then this is Kana. So I do know someone with a signed Moroku, but he's not letting it go for anything normal. He wanted like 1,000 for it. I'm like, yeah, brother, it ain't worth that. And then we've got number 7 out of 10 for Naraku's Evil Influence. We have the unsigned Hakudoshi. And then last, we have the Inuyasha Party promos. I am seeking one more of this, and I am seeking one more of this, and also this. Then we have the Organized Play promos. I am seeking one more of this one, and this one. I have the others. These blank spaces left here are for my Rumikos, which I have all 5 inside my safe right now. So I don't have those on hand. And then I have an extra sheet in case, you know, I don't know, I just have an extra sheet in there, just as kind of like a buffer. Just some other things to show, some duplicate cards that I have that are pretty cool. I do have a dupe of the Moroku, that's the sleeve that's all messed up. I don't know what happened to it. And then I have this Naraku Nemesis signed by Garrett that I just happen to have out. And then all my extra IYP and OP cards that I need to put somewhere. That's it. That's all for this video. It's about 15 minutes. We'll see if anything interesting is going to happen in Inuyasha soon. I don't know. Rumor has it that something cool is going to be dropping soon, but we'll see. We shall see. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching. This is the Rayvol binder Inuyasha TCG collection. The binder's great. It is. It's just that it's a little hard to close. I don't know if that's because I have cards in protectors, and maybe that wasn't the intention, was to not have them in protectors. I do think the air bubbles, so like some extra air is sometimes stuck in there, is making the pages a little bit wider than they're supposed to be. I did also add 2 or 3 pages extra to this binder that, like, you know, you're not supposed to do that. The limit is there for a reason, but I wanted to put the Rumikos in here as well. I didn't want to leave them out. And that's it. That's everything. We're going to see if we can get this binder to close live on camera here. Okay. We got through the first third. Hold on. Okay. This is the hard turn. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that. Sorry, friends. Hold on. I don't want to, like, rip the zipper off. Like, that would be bad. But once you get past this... Oh, there we go. Yeah, look, got it. Once you get past that, it's easy. Boom. Done. Rayvol binder. Sealed. Oh, my God. This thing is heavy. There's, like, a lot of cards in there. Whew. Alright, I shouldn't have sealed it because I still need to put the Rumikos, but that'll happen eventually. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you have cards that I need, check the description. I have a link to my list there. Help me get these last few cards, especially the I Shishomaru, which is I6, I believe. PC3 Halt is another big one. Those 3 player choices, which is a Shishomaru... Protector of Rin or something, I think. I forget what it is. Rayvol Brother, I think. It's actually Rayvol Brother, I'm pretty sure. Inuyasha Helpful Friend, and the Kana. And the other big card that I want is the H1 stamped Inuyasha. I really want one of those. I want the Inuyasha to go with this Kagome. I would love if it wasn't in the Beckett Protector, but like if you have it and it's in there, don't crack it out. I'm okay with it being in there. They were supposed to be. Someone cracked that 13 out. But if you have a loose Inuyasha, I am highly interested in it. As well as looking for more of the I cards. I'm looking for a whole extra set of it. Except Moroku. And the signed Sango as well. That would be really cool. But, you know, it's like medium priority for Sango. High priority to the Inuyasha. And I'm still missing a couple of other things here and there, but otherwise, that's it. Thanks for watching. And, yeah, we got the binder closed. It's okay. The cards are safe in there. Okay. Bye.